Good day, everybody. I greet you in the name of Jesus Christ. This morning we read out of Matthew 4, verse 10. And this is the passage where Jesus was tempted by Satan himself. In verse 10 he answered Satan. Then Jesus said to him, "Begone, Satan, for it has been written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him alone shall you serve." You see, this is one of the greatest keys that the Lord has ever given to us. Worship him and serve him alone. And this is what we need to look at in our lives. Worship is not just an event. It's not just a gathering where we all are singing praise and worship songs and we're all basically getting goosebumps and it's so amazing. That goosebumps and that amazement that you have when you basically gather together to worship should be a permanent positioning, because worship is a lifestyle. Worship is in everything that I do, to honor, to glorify him, to exalt him, to lift him high, to spread the gospel, which basically is to make him known, the good news, to make him known. And it says, and shall serve him alone. It means your obedience is directed to him alone. It's all about his will. It's about his purpose. It's about the desires of his heart. And that is what we need to look at our lives. Are we truly living a lifestyle of worship, of honoring God, and of serving him? And if we want to look at it and serve in a different way as well, do you and I serve Jesus Christ to the people? Do we give them Jesus Christ? And what are we doing? What is our lives based on? Is it based on our own needs and our own desires, or is it truly about him? And this is what the Lord wants to do in the season, that we really get back by serving him, by worshiping him, by glorifying him, by living as he desires us to live, to reveal him in spirit and truth as he is in heaven. I bless you.